Long time no see. Yeah. Well, what's up? Definitely didn't just talk to you like a day ago. You know, we gotta talk about a lot, man. We gotta talk about a lot, bro. So, let me just start off with, today was my first day back to school. I mean, it was dope. I mean, the only thing I was really hyped about was seeing my friends again. Like, I saw Nathaniel, saw Christian, saw Eric, saw Fernando. Like, I saw all my friends, bro. I was genuinely hyped. I was like, also, I've been saying genuinely a lot. Don't know why. I wake up, around like 6:30 because it's like first day back. Don't know when to wake up. Been going to sleep at like 3 in the morning the whole summer, so. Also, the summer went by like that, bro. But yeah, the summer went by like that. Okay, the summer went by like that. Now we're back at school. But yeah, so get up at 6. I'm chilling. I'm on my phone. I don't know, man. Think I had music playing, or maybe I had a stream on. I think I had a stream on. Yeah. So your boy gets up, watched a little bit of Joe Bart, just chilling, man. I'm trying to wake up. I'm texting friends and crap, like, yo, fuck this. You know what I mean? Like, oh no. I take a shower. Boom, bam, pow, bada, boom, pow. Then, get out the shower. They already left. Usually, first day of school, I joined my siblings at their school to drop them off. But this year, my dad was like, so yeah. After I get out the bathroom, didn't see them, I chill in my room. Because this is actually first time kind of in a minute that I freaking have time to chill. Bro, I got out the shower at 7:17. After I'm done chilling, my dad gets back. I'm like, alright, now it's time for me to skedaddle. I pack a PSP and this flipping off-brand Game Boy I got from Walmart. I walked in there, hella people. I'm seeing different faces and crap. Looking straight, man. I'm just looking straight. I say hey to the librarian. Well, I asked my freshman algebra teacher, where's this room? I had this teacher named Miss White. Turns out she was in the old robotics room. And the thing with robotics is, in freshman year, the robotics teacher was actually a douchebag. Like, that was the first time I realized teachers can actually be dicks. Like, they could actually be jerks. You know what I mean? So then, it all started when Thomas, hell yeah, I was friends with Thomas back in freshman year. I've been friends with this boy since 7th grade. And I think he gets sick or he has to go on a trip for like a week. And he comes back and he's like, yo, I need help. But we're already far ahead. The robotics teacher tells me to help him. So we're like, bet. We're gonna help you. So then, we're helping him, and then we get lost trying to help Thomas. So then we're like, all right, mister, can we, get help? He was like, no, you guys were talking. How about you guys better figure it out? My 5th period is engineering science. We had to write down, what we liked. I wanted to take a photo of it, but, the phone law. Also, they changed the school schedule. Last year, you went to first period, and then second period, then lunch. Then 3rd, then 4th, right? Same thing with B days. The lunch was in the middle of 2 classes. Okay, now it's... Huh? Like 3, first class, second class, third class, lunch, then 4th. So you gotta wait 3 class periods before lunch. Lunch started at 11:40 and ended at 12:45? So they changed it from 11:40 to 1:15. So after I go from science engineering, my 6th period is JROTC. Well, I've been in JROTC before. This is going to be my 3rd year in it. Sit down, I'm chilling, do a little warm up. I look up, I see Nathaniel. Homie's like, yo, I'm like, wait, you got this class? He's like, yup. I'm like, and then Eric, my homie Eric, pulled up. We're chilling. We're doing the assignment. The colonel's freaking asking people to read out. Then we get to Raider. Now my thing this year was like, I'm not joining that shit. I'm not gonna do it, okay? Number one, homie Emma isn't there. What am I joining the team for? Diamond was never on the team, but still, he was still there. What am I really like, bro? So then the colonel, one of the colonels posted me out. He's like, you know what, Eden? I think you should join Raider again. I was like, I don't know, man. Because either I could do this for me or I could do this for me. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I could do this for me and not go. Or I could do this for me and join the team for me. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm telling him, like, yo, these people don't like me. And I don't like them. I said it in that hour-long Minecraft video. I'm not trying to deal with that crap. I had on a Fantastic Four shirt. Let me go get it. Look at this fire Fantastic Four shirt. This shit fire as hell. Look at these hot tamale steppers. The hot tamale steppers. I walked to the next class I had was art too. And you know, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Cause you know me, like I'm struggling between going to college for art or going to college for business. I like to draw. I love to draw. Oh, I love to draw. Over the summer, this whole time I've been working on my own comic. It's called Burn. It's like it stars these three characters, Waylon, Delvin, and Thoron. It's the same art room that I had last year for Coach Riley. And man, you know, I'm just looking back at the memories. I'm like, damn, we had to draw a tree, a house, and yourself. And he's like, you have 3 minutes. Whatever, man. 3 minutes. You know, I was like, okay, bet. 3 minutes rolls out. Boom. I start sketching out, okay? What I do, I rough sketch. And then I do a dark layer of pencil, and then I outline it with Sharpie. With thin Sharpie to get the lines. That's why that's what I'm doing with my comic. That's that shit. But yeah, that's what I do as my drawing process. Then I got to go on lunch. It's like a honors art class. Like she saw that you were doing great in art 1, and she chose you to be in that class. So she chose me, and I was like. And then there's also like another teacher student that's like training to be a teacher. He's a chill guy. He showed us some of his pieces that he's made. Mainly it's about like black people. And I'm like, okay, this is really dope. He had like chains around the hands. Like, I'm like, yo, this is actually fire. Like, it was glass. Like, he's sculpting out of glass. And I'm like, that's really impressive, bro. Then after that, we started we put on the aprons. We got like these sketchbooks, and we had to like take notes. It was like what certain brushes worked with what paint, like acrylic paints, water paints, and oil paints. Pretty much giving us the rundown on how to use paint. Also, yeah, my grandma got me this as an early birthday gift. So I got this now. I might make some videos with this. Also, sad news, guys. Found out one of my good friends, Damien, isn't at school anymore. Since I have art class with his girlfriend, I asked her, I was like, hey, is Damien here? She told me, no, he switched schools. I fell to my knees buckled. I'm grabbing my chest, head pounding. My homie moved schools. Turns out like his family moved, so he had to move with them because, you know, that's his family. We would yap in art class about Invincible, bro, and Poppy Playtime theories, man. And that was just a few months ago, but it's like, I was explaining the whole Invincible timeline to this man. I was genuinely locked in, bro. But yeah, today was chill, man. And I'm just glad, you know, I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back, man. I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and tell you guys how that went down. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces mooses.